Hey, Happy New Year, everyone. This is Bill with Roxx Records. We hope you're all doing well this year. We're in 2024 now. You may have noticed that last month in December, we were a little slow, a little not online so much. We kept shipping our orders all the way through the holidays as much as we could, but we took a little much needed breather, spent some time with friends and family, enjoyed the holidays, even went away for the new year, and we're just getting back to it. We got a lot in store. And I just wanted to take a few minutes and thank you and all the bands and artists that we've worked with through the years. But this year we've done quite well. We've got a lot of new artists. We've done a lot of reissues. We've had a lot of fun. We're really enjoying and liking to building relationships and really building with some bands. And I'll touch on that in just a few minutes here. But let's do a quick recap. I made some notes because I knew I would forget, and I hope I don't forget anyone. If I do, I apologize right up front. But we did some numbers. I wanted to share with everyone what all we did this year so you can take a look. If you haven't seen everything yet, it's all online. It's all in the Roxx store. For 2023, a quick recap here. We did 8 reissues, 8 previously unreleased albums, I'm going to call them, because they not really reissues because they weren't reissued or issued in the past. So even though it's older music, it's not really a reissue. So I'm going to call them previously unreleased. We also did 15 brand new albums and new releases with artists, and we also did 4 cool compilations for a total of 35 releases. We slowed down a little bit, had a lot going on, and plus we really want to try and focus working a lot of the artists that we're working with and trying to develop more longer paths and longer recording history with these bands, because we really enjoy working with the group of folks that we're working with these days. So in a recap really quick here, let's talk about the reissues we did. We did Amethyst, Chosen Stranger, Mercy Rule, Stairway, Minier, more about Minier in a minute, Omega from Europe, and we also did Vengeance 35th Anniversary Human Sacrifice reissue, which I am going to pause because we had a fun time doing this one this year. Unfortunately, everything's sold out now. We got a few cassettes left, maybe, and a few CDs, I think, but we did 100 of these cool packages here, and we did 100 box sets. And again, these are all sold out now, but it was a great tribute and 35th anniversary to the band. Each of them was hand numbered. There's a book inside, a vinyl record, the gold disc, and a special cassette and special 35th anniversary remaster of the CD. A lot of cool little stuff in there. So it was the 35th anniversary of Human Sacrifice, and that's one of those albums that's really been influential on me in my whole history and whole walk and whole Roxx Records. So Striper, Vengeance, Deliverance, just a few others, but some of those are really close and key to me that really got me into doing this. Let's keep going really quick. So on the previously unreleased albums that I was talking about, Defector. Now, it's brand new music you probably haven't heard before, but it actually was recorded a little while ago. Exodus AD, cool. No, we did Anthology Volume 1, Anthology Volume 2, featuring Kevin Ayers of Haven, but this is definitely not Haven. It's not your thrash style. This is early beginnings for him, so it's great music, really enjoyable. There's some good reviews from Heaven's Metal online. Check those out. Louis Cardenas, we did the second album with him, Generations. That one doing really well, and we will be doing more from Latter Rain very soon. Stay tuned for that in 2024. Martyr Shrine, we released 2 of their albums that were previously unreleased on physical media, both on CD and available now in limited short runs. And also Soldiers of Light, 2 versions, 2 different albums, full-length CDs, 2 projects from Soldiers of Light. Let's focus real quick on the new music that we did in 2023. So we did the brand new album, double disc from After Winter, Paramnesia. Really great album. Again, there's reviews online for all these, and you can check them out. So I'm not going to really spend a lot of time focusing on them because I want to get through the whole thing and talk a little bit about 2024. So we did After Winter. We did Applehead. Up here, you can see most of the releases behind us on this side are 4 new Roxx Records releases. Over here on this side, we're going to touch on the No Life Till Metal releases in a minute. Continuing on with the new music from 23, Applehead, of course, doing really well. Great album, great return for those guys. Crucible Divine, featuring Dale Thompson on vocals, another project with him, a really good one that's doing really well. Deny the Fallen, the second album from them. Second album, yeah. Dynasty of Metal, if you haven't heard this one, excellent, amazing cover versions from Dynasty of Metal. Great power progressive metal that you'll really enjoy, and these cover songs have been done really good justice to. So, been a good album. We did last year in 22, we did Fields of Sorrow, which has still done amazing all through 23. We did also do Fields of Sorrow on vinyl this year, but I think those are sold out. If not, there may be a few left. Take a look at the store. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, but I think there's a handful left, but they're almost gone. Jagged Doctrine, another one featuring Dale, which was a great release this year for us and for the band. Luke from Biogenesis, also after winter. We did his first solo album. That's doing well, and it's out there too. Motivic. I love these guys. Love Ryan. We did the album in 22. In 23, we released a limited edition version of the LP. I couldn't find one to show you because I think those are sold out too. I'm going to have to double check. I think they're all gone. I couldn't even find my own copy to share it with you. But Motivic fans, get ready. More stuff coming in 24. Preterist. Amazing new progressive rock that is out there. It just came out. Ritual Servant. We love our Ritual Servant guys. We did Albus Medicium this year, the brand new album, which is doing really well. We have the vinyl version coming to you in March, a really exclusive 200-piece run on white vinyl. It'll be pre-orders will be up this January, and those will be shipping by end of March. I did want to show you really quick. This was a fun project to work with Patrick and the Ritual Servant guys on. We finished up this for those of you. Some of them are almost gone. I think the first and second one actually came out at the tail end of 22, and there's a few left. The third and fourth one still got a few left too, a little more than the first and second one. So if you've only picked up the first two, you're going to want to get on the third and fourth really quick. But this really cool 7-inch project is all the tracks from the new album, and all 4 of them make into this one beautiful piece of art. It's almost not worth calling it a new or not calling it a music release, but almost a piece of art release. I mean, this thing just came out gorgeous. I love it. I love how it came out. So 4 7-inches. This equals the album. Every song on the new album is on here. There will be the new album coming out on a 12-inch vinyl, also in a limited edition version, like we said, in March. So watch for that. We also, to keep going here, Swingle and Thompson. We did the new album from Swingle and Thompson this year. That's really good. Testimony of Apocalypse, another one. We're really building with these guys, and we love these guys. Paul, Nick, great. The new album is right back here, The Offering. It's doing amazing. It did really amazing things this year. We also did None Escape the Judgment on a low run vinyl. I think there's a few left of those too, of their first album on vinyl. But Testimony of Apocalypse, great things in store for you in 24 with those guys too. Vultures Gathering and We Are Resolute, 2 more great albums that came out this year. So again, we had a lot of fun this year, but we want to wish everyone a nice, happy new year. We love all you guys. We appreciate your support, all you artists that I just talked about. I hope to keep working with you and building relationships and getting more releases and really getting the music and stuff out there. So let's touch, before we get into 24 real quick, let's touch on a few of the highlights from No Life Till Metal with Scott this year. We're going to look right over here on this side. Of course, the brand new album from Primal, Hugh Machine. And Primal's going on tour this coming year. So if you're wanting to see them, especially if you're in the Latin American countries, you're going to want to go check out Primal. They'll be doing several shows, and we've shared it before, and we'll share it again as it starts coming up. Chris Manning, Reach the Sky. Amazing new album that came out in 23, I'm sorry. Anger is Art, the brand new one, featuring Steve Gaines, some of the guys from Evil Dead. Really good stuff. Warner from Heathen's Rage. You Heathen's Rage fans will love that one. That one just came out. Also, we did a few over here. Reptalian. A great new one that just came out on No Life Till Metal Records. All of these came out on CD and vinyl, by the way. I'm showing you the vinyl versions here. Some of them may be running low or might even be sold out. I think the Anger is Art run is almost gone. And I think there's still enough copies left of everything right now. But check out the store, No Life Till Metal, Avenger of Blood. So it's been a really good year for No Life Till Metal Records also, and we have a lot more in store for you. Can't really share what's going on there yet because we haven't quite secured a couple of the things that we're working on for 24. Before I recap a little bit of, or not recap, before I tell you a little bit more about 24 though, let me tell you, in 23, I was really stoked. Before we started recording this video today, I saw that one of the HM writers released in Heaven's Metal the top 15 albums of 23 for him, and I was so stoked to see that 7 out of the 15 releases in the top 15 for Heaven's Metal were Roxx releases and a Roxx artist that we're working with, which tells me we're doing something right. So thank you. Thank you, Heaven's Metal. Thank you again to everybody out there. I'm going to recap just the 7 Roxx ones. If you haven't seen the Heaven's Metal top 15 yet, I'll be sure to share it, or you can probably check it out on the Heaven's Metal page. Coming in at number 3 was Testimony of Apocalypse. Number 4 was Ritual Servant. Number 5 was Applehead. Number 7 was Preterist. Number 11 was Dynasty of Metal. Number 12 was After Winter. Sorry, I had to think for a minute. Number 14 was Deny the Fallen. 7, almost 50% of the top 15 albums on this Heaven's Metal list were Roxx releases. So we must be doing something right, and we're going to keep it up. And again, we love working with all the artists we're working with, and we're going to keep expanding on those. So, so there you go. So before I close, let me give you a quick sneak peek of 24 and tell you what we're working on. Some of the stuff is already in the pipeline and getting ready to go. I mentioned a few minutes ago, Ladder Rain. Yes, we're going to be releasing Order to Chaos, unreleased album from Ladder Rain. We got Molar. We did their second album. They've got 3 albums out there, but we did their second one, and now we're going to work the third one with Molar. We're excited to get you some really new killer death metal out there. Not of This World. We got the new Not of This World coming out. I'm looking at January, February timeframe for these first ones we're talking about here. So we're going to do a best of from True Strength, which includes a few new songs on there too. So watch for that. And this one I'm really excited about in the classic reissue, or kind of reissue, unreleased, however you want to call it, Disciple. Not what you think, but this one's coming at the end of February. It's called The Lost Disciple, and you'll hear more about that coming up very soon. Coming up in March, All for the King, Darkest Before Dawn. And you know, I didn't mention that earlier. I should have mentioned that too. All for the King's last album, we did a special limited edition vinyl run on as well this past 23. All for the King are amazing. We're excited to be working with them, and we're doing their album, CD, vinyl version of both coming out into March. How about the Princess Project? Anybody remember that? Tammy Winters, The Princess Project, A Glow in the Dark Age? Limited, very limited run vinyl and remastered CD coming of that project for you this year. Thomas Thompson Earth Project. We got their new one coming. Ritual Servant. That album we already told you about. That's coming at the end of March also. I don't have a release date for this one, but I can tell you we're working with this one to get it out in 24. Stevie and the Saints anthology coming your way. We're almost done. We ran behind this year. We were supposed to get the anniversary vinyl and CD pressing of Tears of a Leper out, but we're going to work on getting that one out this year. We've got a special new series coming out called Gems. Roxx Records Gems. We're going to put out Volume 1 and Volume 2 this year. Maybe simultaneously, maybe a little bit separate. I'll tell you, Volume 1 is going to feature Soldier and Taker. Volume 2 is going to feature Ultimatum and the Moshketeers. More to come on that. Shining Force, debuting a new song at the same time as I'm recording this. Today we're debuting a new song from Shining Force. We're excited to be working with them, and their new album coming out next year, 2024, coming very soon. And I mentioned this earlier too, Motivic. Motivic has a killer new album in the works, and I've heard a little bit of it. It sounds amazing. We're excited to get that one out here too. Okay, I can't read any more on this list at the time. These are all in the works for the first 6 months, and we'll probably have a few more too. But we're looking forward to another year, exciting year for 2024. And again, I just want to thank you all for 2023, and again, wish you all a very happy new year. Thank you. We appreciate you. We love you guys, and we'll see you real soon. Oh my gosh, I can't even do that yet. Pike Gaines, look at my shirt. I forgot about that one. Heavenly Realms, Kevin Pike. That's the last new message for you guys. Kind of a sneak peek. Tim Gaines and Kevin Pike have a brand new album coming out this year, very soon. it's in the works also. A lot more to come on that, and some very special Tim Gaines things for you. So incentives for the new album. So we're looking forward to working with them as well. Thank you very much. Take care.
At the front door.
Testing. Yo, yo, yo! This is Bill Roxx, your homie from Roxx Records, wishing you all a happy new year. Okay, I can't do this with you on my lap, Ramsey. You have to chill for a little bit. Okay?
Come on.
I know you want to be all up in my face and hanging out with me, but you can't be in here right now. Happy New Year.
Say go Rams. Say go Rams.